3.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to Cable Magazine. Returning for the second time is Force of Habit, and it's certainly becoming a habit on Cable Magazine. Welcome once again, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was watching you, Jerry, and I couldn't help thinking of the great Cannonball Adderley, your uncle, right? When I read of that, we'll come back to talk to you some more. But I just want to welcome everyone to the tune of Force of Habit. They played Hot Hot. And next we'll be going to Red Maserati. Does that match my card on there?
Yeah.
That's
it.
You know, this music, right, Lamborghini and you, well, you're matching up. This music has been described as fun, exciting, intriguing, emotional, as well as artistic. So why don't we listen to a little more of it? And here once again is Force of Habit. Yeah, it's certainly a habit. The next song is Red Maserati.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Just,
Matching my car, as we said earlier. You're also currently working on an album, is that right?
Yeah, we're basically through it. Now it's just a question of doing more cable shows and coming out here to the people and saying, here we are, this is what we got for you, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's the basic thing about the Force.
Well, since we're waiting, I
Yeah.
think we might as well introduce the fellows in the band.
Okay.
The lead singer over there is Dennis Hart. Hi, Dennis.
Yeah.
Hi, Ingrid.
You know, you're in our intro up there.
Oh, that's
And we have Eric King. Where's Eric?
Eric's amazing.
Hi, Eric.
Hello, everybody.
Great to have you on the show. And of course, we know Joe over here. Hi, Joe.
Joey.
Joe Esposito. And Scott Schultz, that's the drummer over there. You know, we always say that we can never see the drummer, so we wanted to give him a special little time on the air here. And the next person is Alan Gabe. Is that how you pronounce it? Gabe. Okay. And of course, we talked to this gentleman already. He is Jerry Adderley, nephew of the great Cannonball.
Oh, really?
Okay.
One, two, three, and. Red Maserati in the nose that rides real well. Got that black limo in the chauffeur that drives real swell. Got a four-door mama ready to rock and roll. I can't seem to get that radio station alone. I can't go on this way. I can't go on. I can't go on this way 'cause I feel so bad about me. When the record plays playing, I just gotta get up and leave the room. 'Cause I feel so bad, baby, that I need a knife to cut the blues. You tell me if I work real hard, but give it to me. But no, baby, I've got to believe that's true. I can't go on this way again. I can't go on. I can't go on this way 'cause I feel so bad about you. I can't go on this way. I can't go on. I can't go on this way. I can't go on. I can't go on this way. I can't go on. I can't go on this way 'cause I feel so bad about you. Yeah, 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 you. Red Maserati, Red Maserati, Red Maserati, Red Maserati, yeah, yeah. Red Maserati, Red Maserati, Red Maserati.
My type of music. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah. The last time you've had a little bit. You wanted to have a seat?
Yeah, let's have a
Sit
seat
over
for
here.
a second.
And if you're just tuning in, you're watching Cable Magazine coming to you live from New York City in ELA studio, and you're listening to Force of Habit. And these gentlemen hope to convey a message in their music. So I'd like to meet each one of them and get some more information on the band. Dennis, I've been reading through your
My resume and stuff, yeah.
not your resume,
Our work,
but
yeah.
your description of the band. And you said the group have reached new concepts of contemporary music, offbeat, attractive designs that move beyond the norm, yet still reveal the basic hard-driving power of classic rock and roll. And I'd like you to comment on that. Just explain a little more what that means.
Yeah, that's basically what Force Habit is about. I think that if we could had a chance to play a whole repertoire tonight, which we don't, but we've selected some of the strongest material. If you want to come see the band live, you'll see that we really stretch out in every aspect of music. And we've developed a catalog of over like 30 pieces in the last year and a half, previous to the album that we've been working on. I just call our music universal love.
Good.
And,
You know, I was
yeah.
very moved after we spoke about your music, and I heard about the message that you're trying to, get over in your music. And a lot of the bands I know just recently have been not only trying to play music, but reaching out into the community and into the world today. Like, last time I had someone about a silent generation. So I want to talk to you some more about your message of the music, but I do want to go now to Eric King. Hi, Eric.
Hello, how you doing?
You're the bass guitarist.
Yes.
And you said there's a common ground between jazz and rock, and you have taken solid rhythms of the bass and mood and added your own intricate flavorings. What's that?
Yes, that's true. I mean, I believe that in the type of music I'm playing now, it's like urban rock, it's connecting with the city people, and plus it has a universal sound, even appeals outside of a city sound. It's a solid rock thing, and I believe that, music should be, as a basis, should be experiment, just not play one style, try to play, a complement of styles.
As much as possible.
Yes.
All right. Well, what I'd like to do now is to ask you to play a third piece, because we have 5 pieces and we want to get them all in, and then
Yeah,
I'll talk to Joe and the other members of the band. So would you be kind enough to
Sure.
play the third piece for us? And that will be Do Me Right. Do Me Right.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the next piece. And here once again is Force of Habit with Do Me Right. And these gentlemen have certainly got a new sound. We'd like you to hear it, so.
Get down, look at get down.
Good. Force of Habit. And right.
One, two, three.
Do me like you want, I don't care. Do me anyway, anywhere. Do me once, do me twice, do me 3 times. It's alright. I said do me. Do me right. I said do me right. Do me like you want. I don't care. Do me anyway, anywhere. Do me once. Do me twice. don't care. Do me anyway, anywhere. Do me once, do me twice. You can do me any way you want, baby. It's alright. Just do me right. Do me right. Just do me right. Just do me right.
Now, you fellas really move around. Well, why don't you sit down, Joe? Let's have a little chat about you, and then we'll talk to Terry Adderley. Terry, would you mind coming over? Jerry, I'm sorry.
Jerry.
And as usual, if you've just tuned in, you're watching Cable Magazine and Force of Habit, the greatest show in New York City, right?
That's right.
Joe, you're called a leader in fusion-oriented playing, also a powerhouse blues and rock. And you've headlined for our friend, Percy Jones. We had Percy on the show.
Yes, we did that one time at CBGB's, and we got to know Percy, and at the time we were playing similar music at the time,
Yeah.
and Larry Coryell too. At one point, Larry Coryell and Percy Jones were jamming, and I just was enlightened from that day on. Like, it was really great.
What's the which particular piece you would say shows the fusion in blues and rock?
Well, I tell you, the next tunes that happen to be coming up that we are doing are the really completed songs, and they get into a different area. I would say it's not fusion is really not a it's really an undescriptive word. Okay, because we get into a lot of different sounds, Mid-Eastern sounds, different sounds, and we call it the new sound, the fresh sound.
Yes, I was coming to you, yes.
No, we just don't want to get boxed in and say what type of music we play.
Right, call ourselves a
We
fusion
basically
band.
all come from different backgrounds.
I noticed that. I was very impressed. You're six-man band, and all of you
well,
are from different
With
backgrounds.
me,
You're
it's
from
been
classical.
a complete circle because I've played basically everything from classical to
Yeah, that's what I noticed. You
to
also
jazz,
have a degree.
which is my
See, I read
my
it.
real love. But I've been a full circle because the first band I ever played in was a rock and roll band, which I don't like to characterize and say we're a rock and roll band, but we do play music that has a definite rock backbeat and overtones to it.
Good.
But I've played a lot of different type of music, but a lot of bands I've been in, but I've enjoyed it, but playing in this band the most, I think.
Good. I'm certainly glad to have you. When I read about your uncle, Cannonball Adderley, not that you're not a great musician too, but it's like a little bit of history here too as well.
Yeah, well,
And such a combination with, maybe I should ask you, Jerry, what is Force of Habit and what does it mean to you?
what does it mean to me? Well, like I said, it's just a culmination of all the music I've ever played. That's what I like about the band, and it encompasses all of that. And good people. Good
Good.
people. And the basic feeling we all have that we're going to make it, and we all know it. And we all overdue,
You're all over.
and I've paid a lot of dues like everybody else has, but this is
We're
it.
looking
We,
positive.
Good. I want to ask Dennis about the message of the band, but I also want to say hello to Scott. So Scott, can you just come out quickly and say hello and
Scott, sit down.
tell us a little? Don't get up, Joe, or else
Joe,
you'll
don't get
lose
up.
the
Let's see.
Come on,
microphone.
sit down.
No, he can just say it quickly because we don't have much
What would you
time.
like to ask me about? Hi, everybody.
Hi, where have you played before? And you're new with the band?
I'm pretty new with the band. I'm a native New Yorker.
Good. Some
Looking to
people here
enjoy life.
are
I'm
from
here.
Brooklyn, yeah.
I live in Manhattan. Word Up Studios. Hi.
Okay, and you want to come over quickly and just say hello?
This is a great band. Hey.
Because you have to play for me 2 more pieces, so just say
Come on,
quickly
sit over
hi.
here, man. Have a
How are
seat.
you? And Dennis, come back
Hey,
quickly.
hey,
We
Ben.
want to talk to you.
Dennis, come on over,
Come
man.
over quickly, and then you'll play again, because we want all those pieces. What exactly is the message of the music? You know, when we spoke the other afternoon,
Yeah.
I was so moved because you wanted to bring out in your music
Yeah.
a message. What is the message you'd like to bring out?
Well, there are several, and to really get into that kind of question is very complicated, but I'll tell you that this band has really worked their butts off, and the only way you can really get the full message of the Force is to come and see our show, and come down and hear us, and soon the record will be in the store. You can go down and buy it, and then I can really reveal the
can
true
they
message.
purchase it?
But the message is really, I'll tell you, it comes from the Lord. And without Him, this don't work. I mean, I've kept these guys together for 2 years.
Good.
And anybody that's out there doing that knows that's hard work.
Yeah,
And
we've
we've-
kept this show for 4 years.
Yeah.
We know it's hard work.
And we've been busting our butts to really get it as professional as possible, as well as stretch out. Yeah, but the Force's message is basically stop the wars, change the future. Hey, you,
Good.
we really want to know you, and, you know, we're
So I'll
here.
tell you what we're going to do. I wish we had more time. We need 2 hours to get all of this. So if you gentlemen will please go back to your respective places.
Thank you.
I want to thank you because most people think that you know, bands and rock and roll is just sound, but every time I talk to some of these bands, they tell me about a message they're trying to get over. So now we'll go right into the piece Stop the Wars, and then into Acid King, which will end the show. Yes, we'll go back. So this is Ingrid thanking you for watching. Please listen to these great pieces, Force of Habit, and I hope they become your habit.
This is the keyboard.
Take it away, gentlemen. Stop the war.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1.